Hello, this is Erin Fisher, Technology Integration Facilitator for the East Bridgewater Public Schools, and this is a brief overview of how one can have a live-time digital notebook for students where you can update information without the use of an extension or add-on. It's very important to note that I got this wonderful idea from Cotton Tech Coach. First step you want to do is get your slides in the size you want them. If you don't want them in this wide version, you're going to want to go to Page Setup in your File menu and set that. If you want it set to a paper size, you can do inches and set it to that paper size. Second step, if you know you're going to be doing a digital notebook and you want certain backgrounds, I recommend going into Background, choose Image. Maybe you're going to want some lined paper. And you can start adding these backgrounds to your slides. It's very important in this activity that you have all of your slides laid out that you're going to use in this digital notebook. You cannot add slides, but you can update the slides in live time. So get all those backgrounds the way you want. Get all the slides in there for the unit of study and name it teacher version. Very important that you name this teacher version. That's how this is going to work with your students. When you update the teacher version, they'll be able to hit a button and get the updates on their version. So the next step you're going to do is you're going to just take a Control-C, Control-Copy, Copy-Paste, and you're going to open up new slides. You're not going to file make a copy because when you do, you can't link the original. So now we're going to go to Slides.New. We're going to make a new slide version. I'm going to paste this up here. I'm going to call this student version. I have my two versions. Very important once I start working on this throughout my unit of study, I'm only going to work off the teacher version. I'm going to highlight all of the slides. So I'm going to do a Control-A. I'm going to right-click copy or Control-C. I'm going to go into my other notebook and paste, right-click paste or Control-V. And this is the piece that we want. This is why we didn't file make a copy. We want to link to the original. Now, we can go put this in our Google Classrooms as an assignment, make a copy for each student. That's important. Make a copy for each student. You don't want them to file, make a copy of this. You want to go put this in as an assignment and make a copy for each student. You also want to delete out that first slide. Now, anytime I'm going to add information, and I can have different backgrounds in different slides, I'm going to go add that in. Maybe I'm adding in images, videos, whatever I want to add. I can put it here. Notice that's slide 11. Maybe I want to insert a video on slide 8 by URL that I know the students are going to get. That's in here. Now, my student already has their version. They're simply going to go to slide 8. Notice they have an update button, update. And they'll have that on slide 11, update. And there we go. And as long as you have all of the slides, you cannot add slides once you push this out for students. So that's important. So you want to give yourself plenty of extra slides in there. And also if the student deletes out a slide, like slide 8, they can go back and get it. They have to hit this drop down, open the source, and they'll have to just go back into that teacher version and copy and paste it. Very important. You can make sure that teacher version is shared so they can open the source. You'll just want it, anyone on the web can view or anyone in the school can view. And that's how you can have a lifetime digital notebook with no add-ons, no extensions. You can add information to it as you go for students, add prompts, add activities, and they can simply update it. Thank you, Cotton Tech Coach, for that awesome tip.